Okay. There we go. Should be live right now. There we go. Assuming everything is up and running. Well, getting that notification just proved to me that it was up and running. So that's good to hear. Let me refresh the page so I can see the chat a little bit better. Why is this not going full? I don't even want to see that specifically. Okay, so that worked. Okay, so we've got a lot of cards this time. A lot of cards we're going to be listing tonight. I listed over 130 within the past 24 hours, and we've got some more today. Mainly because I wasn't aware that Japanese cards right now from the basically Japanese version of Journey Together were going for like $1 each. Like not just like the IRs and the fucking regular illustrations and whatever the fuck. Every single card in that pack was going for like $1 or more. So I'm going to capitalize on that, obviously. And I am going to sell all these cards on Mercari. Now, obviously, what's probably going to happen is that we're probably going to end up seeing these cards drop in value once the actual English set releases, which is at the end of this month on the 28th. So if I can sell these cards before that, that'd be super cool. But if not, it's not a big deal. I also pulled some other nice illustration cards today, some that are going out for grading, and some that are Japanese that are being listed tonight. So I think without further ado, we should try and list the full arts first. Or maybe, yeah, we'll list the full arts first. We'll do these first. I'm going to have a lot to work on tonight. We're going to try to do this maybe past midnight. Maybe, or we can just do it until my phone dies once again and then try to do the rest of it tomorrow. Because I'll be honest, I don't have the most amount of energy right now. I've been out all day. So, but it's been a fun day. Has not been a bad full day. So now let's just get to listing cards. I've only had 3 monitors. I'm using 2 right now. If I had a 3rd monitor, that would make things a lot nicer. So the first card we're going to be listing is this card right here, which I don't know the name of, just because I don't know Japanese, and I'm not familiar with this Pokemon. It's a wolf kind of Pokemon, though, and it's from SV9, and the number is 107 out of 100. It's a Lycanroc. You're going for about $2.50, $2.50, which is odd because it seems to be that a lot of these regular cards I have are worth a lot more. And what the hell did I do there? Did I accidentally make a text? It's not what I tried to do. Oh, that's what happened. All right, let's remove you. Don't know what happened there. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna list you first. This is a bad picture. Okay, so you were going to be Lycanroc, number 107 out of 100. Battle Partners, Japanese, Pokemon card. I'm just going to add Pokemon card to the end of all these again. Maybe I won't, but we'll see. You're going for about $2.50. I'll list you for $2.50. I'm seeing people are selling it for higher, but I think it's fair. I'll save you as a draft and throw you in with the other IRs. Next up, we got Cyrano. Don't know if I have you listed already. I might already have you listed, actually. Let me double check that real quick. I might have listed you this morning. Made a few sales today as well. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Yeah, I do have you listed already. So you're going to the side. You're going back in my box. As for Probo Pass, which we have right here, nice little IR. Love this one. Don't know if I've ever pulled this one before. I'm pretty sure this is from Twilight Masquerade. We don't need you anymore. All right. Probo Pass, 182 out of 167. You are going for about, that's it, $4.62. Just really expecting more from that, but that's not a problem. Not a problem. You know what? You're not even in there very well. There we go. Probo Pass, 182 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade Pokemon card. I got lazy and stopped adding Pokemon cards at the end of these. I might just be on and off with it, honestly. You're going for 462, I'll list you for 450. Save you as a draft. Throw you in with the other full arts. And I just shook the webcam in the process. Alright, now we got a Dragapult. Super, super nice card. I listed the other Dragapult as well, the cheaper one, the regular EX, for about $5. This one goes for just a little bit more, but not by much, to be honest with you. Really doesn't go for that much more, so it's Dragapult 200 out of 167. And you were... What? No, I remember this being a lot lower. Okay, you're going for $20. I was wrong. For some reason, I thought you were going for lower. Maybe it's because I looked on the stupid collector app again, and it gave me a different price point. Can't spell Twilight today. And you were going for about $20. I like that. I like that a lot. In with the full arts. But first, now you're centered a little better in there. Next up, we got Chansey. Oops, I just spoiled the other cards. Oh well. We got Chansey, which I pulled 2 of today. This is a $30 card, guys, and I pulled 2 of these motherfuckers. Super, super cool. Super, super lucky booster box. You're going for about $30. You were back in with the full arts. Doug Trio, the Alolan Doug Trio. You know, with that Professor Oak hair. That Professor Oak haircut. Not sure why these cards are falling out. Are they just not good protectors? These are either, I don't remember if I used the GameStop protector on this one or if I used the actual brand name ones. So you are Doug Trio 208 out of 191. You're going for 1348. So we'll list you for 1325. And you're going for 1348, so we'll do 1325. Save this draft. Throw you in with the rest of the illustrations. My last illustration card, other than the Japanese ones, which I don't know if I threw any illustrations in with the mix with my pile of cards, but we've got a big pile of cards that we're listing tonight. This is my Belly Bolt. A super, super nice illustration rare. Or something rare. I don't even know. You're a Japanese Belly Bolt, though. So it's an SR. So not an IR, I guess. SV9, 114. And it looks like you're going for about 1450 on TCG Player. And it's Iono's Belly Bolt. All right. Iono's Belly Bolt. 114 out of 100. Battle Partners. Japanese Pokemon card. And you're going for 1450. Let's turn smart pricing off. Save you as a draft and throw you in with the rest of the full arts. Now that we're getting a decent amount of cards here, let's take the dividers out for now. Actually, we'll keep one divider in there for now. So we'll take the other dividers out of there. Kind of center you, because there's going to be a lot of non-full art cards that we're going to be throwing in. All right, so first off, we've got our Reggie Rock from Battle Partners. Everything else from here on is going to almost be all Japanese. You're going for about $1.50. So that's what we'll sell you for. we'll throw you in with the regular Pokemon cards. I feel like, though, you know what? When it comes to these, I almost want to put these in an ETB rather than my listed cards, because I almost feel like these are going to just drop value as soon as the English cards come out, and I want to put these separately. So I'll just make a pile of these. I'll just make a big pile of these. So I'm not even going to worry about the dividers for now then. As cool as they are, I just don't see I don't see a need to put them in my other binder because they just don't, to me, I don't think it's worth it for now. We'll worry about that later. All right, so now we got Swinub. I don't have to worry about the Swinub. All right, you're going for 180. So I'll list you for 150. Or you know what? I'll list you at whatever these guys are selling you for, just to see if they sell fast. I'm not like a Japanese card collector by any mean, but these just seem to be popping off right now, so I'm going for them. And you're Japanese. Next up, we have this town that I don't know the name of, but it's super easy to look this up. I just do SV9 099 out of 100, and it comes up as, oh, except it's not that easy. So it's Postwick 099 100. Except you're not showing up on TCG Player, are you? Okay, so you're going for like 20 cents. Still gonna list you for $1. You might be dropping, but I'm pretty sure my app said that you were more than that. You're not really going for much. I thought this was the trick to get him out. Am I just bad at this? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll just list it. Not Noivern. Why the fuck did I write Noivern? This is Noivern. That's what I was looking at. These are going to be the cheap cards. These are going to be the ones that seem to sell. So now we got Sandaconda. And your Hop Sandaconda, so you're actually $1.50. And you're about $1.50. Bring of the Swinub. Meowscarada. You're going for about 140. Actually, what are you going on? The hell? I don't care about price charting that much. I want to see what TCG Player is doing. You're also going for like 23 cents, so you're a cheap card. You're in with the cheap side. You are ends Pokemon, so you're probably going to be worth something. I think this is Clang or Kling Clang, or I don't even know. We'll find out now. SV9 066 out of 100. Crisis 2 finally hit its low point. Kling Lang is the name of it. Kling Lang. It'd be nice if I can fucking see what you're going for. This might be the part where I actually have to start using the app again. Sucks because I like typing on a computer way more than I like typing on a phone. And it makes it to where I don't have to use two phones. Alright, so we'll list you for $1. technically in the cheap pile here. Okay. Done sparse. Tier 78 out of 100. Go for $1.50. Why isn't TCG Player coming up automatically like it did for the last one? 15 cents. You're also $1 to deliver though. Maybe this is a mistake. I feel like this might be a waste of time. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'll list you for $1. You're going in an ETB anyway. This might be a waste of time, but we'll see. No time is wasted time. I think you're called Octillery. You're going for about $1 on eBay. Daramaka. This is Ends Daramaka. I'll list you for $1. Wait, why am I typing you in the keyboard? Now we got Ends Clink right here. You're going for about, it says you're going for about $1.50. Ends Clink, TCG player, 5 cents. Why are you going for so much on eBay then? Looking on TCG Player is just depressing me, so I'm just going to use my phone for the rest of this. I think what I'm gonna do tonight, guys, is I'm just gonna go through one stack of the Pokemon cards rather than the two, and test the theory to see if these actually are gonna be flying off the shelves tomorrow morning. Because I don't see how these prices can possibly be accurate on collector. Some of these cards are going for like a dollar 50. Almost every single card on there is going for a dollar 50, and it just doesn't make sense to me because they're just BS easy cards. I don't get it, but it's whatever. We're just gonna keep going for it and see what happens, right? That's part of the fun. Now for the trainer cards, like for the ones that are trainers, Pokemon specifically, I'm gonna put those in one section. So I think those are gonna be ones that hold up. They have the trainer's name next to them, since people actually care about them, since this is a black and white set. Now we got N's Joltik. We're going for about $1.50. And we've got Mr. Mime. Also $1.50. Stop autocorrecting, please. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. You're going for about $1. $2 card. Your trainer card. This one is undocumented for some reason. Don't know why, but it's just not fucking found in the app for some reason. Is this some rare card that I don't know about? It's just simply not found. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'll just list you for $1. If I get fucked, so what? Got Iono's Killer Wattrel. I'm just curious to see if any of these actually sell. Or if this was just a major waste of my time. But I guess we'll find out by tomorrow morning. Okay. You're double rare. Alright, so we got about 20 more cards in this pile. I think I can make it through. I just kind of have to shit, but I want to make it through the first pile. Hops, not house. I'm typing in the wrong spot again. I got an EX card in there. Dude, I'm so tired right now. Oh, you're from Surging Sparks. I'm not even in the Japanese pile right now. That's really funny. How many fucking cards did I pull today? Now that I'm thinking about it. You'll go in with the regular EXs. Still a few of you. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Sorry, my energy is super low tonight. Think you're Cramorant. Hops Cramorant. So in the past 24 hours, we have listed over 150 Pokemon cards. I just want to point that out. I started last night, did some this morning, and I've been doing some now. We have now hit the 150 mark, which is quite surreal to say the least. We have listed 150 cards. That is a new milestone for me. In terms of listing, I don't think I've ever put that much time into it before. So, super, super cool. Wonder how much what my record will be for one day. I spelled Wailord wrong. I did. It's only one L. Wailord's going for 125. Oh, and I got a ton of Japanese cards, by the way, Andrew. One of my friends that works at the card store recommended that I tried Battle Partners, which is basically Journey Together before American Journey Together comes out. And I bought a booster box and pulled some cool cards, and seems like every single regular card too is worth $1 or more. So I'm going through and listing every one of those, but I'm not going to list every single card. I'm only going to go through my 19 cards here. And then I'm going to see if any of them sell by tomorrow. And if nothing sells by tomorrow, I'll take them all out and just throw them in my bulk pile. But it could just be that my collector app is being very misleading, because I've never seen anything like this before. Then again, I've only been doing this a month, and I'm 99% sure that this stuff will lose its value once the English cards come out. Can't spell Wailord today. Thank you, keyboard. God, I need a different iPhone. This thing is way too small. This is the iPhone SE 2020 model. Also the same size as the 2021, 2022, I think, model. I think that's the last time they released one of these. I think 2021 might have been the last time. But it's too small of a phone. Maybe it was 2022. I think it might have been 2022. I can't remember. The Gen 3, at the very least, was the same size as this, just with the faster processor. But they did release the 16E, and I'm half considering that, but that would require me to spend a lot of money, and I don't know if I want to do that. Especially since I'm just using this for listing. I use an Android phone for my main phone. Sorry, go through that stack. And Zora. This has got to be something. No. You're going for $2. You'll go in with my pile of the trainer cards and EXs. Let me just make sure that my EXs in here are all Japanese as well. And they're not the ones that I'm thinking are... Okay, yeah, you're all Japanese EXs, if you are EXs. I'm mainly putting in the cards that are kind of mixed in with the trainers. How many cards do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I just went through 10 cards in about 10 minutes. So that's it's pretty cool. Well, 10 cards in maybe 15 minutes, I should say. So we got exactly 10 cards left. Starting the countdown. This is my Lombre. This is a regular Lombre card. It says you're $0. I'll just list you for $1. All right, so now we got Beldum, card number 9. Apparently GameStop has Digimon packs now, and you got a pack. Yeah, they do have Digimon packs. We've been getting them at my store. Super, super cool stuff. Are you 1L? Beldum 037. And you're going for about $1. Did you pull anything good from the pack at least? Or do you know if there's anything good that even comes in those packs? Personally, I don't follow Digimon, so I know zero. I know zero when it comes to Digimon. I don't know a single thing. I spelled wheezing wrong. Well, no, it actually auto-corrected me. Dude, I swear this Android battery will probably last longer than this phone will last 4 times over. I swear the OnePlus phone is probably the best investment I've ever made, and it was only like $500. I've gotten top of the line phones before, like the best iPhones and the best Motorola phones with the best chipsets. But I decided to go for a mid-range phone this time around, and I went with the OnePlus 12R. Super, super good investment. Because at one point I tried going for the Moto G, like the very bottom of the line kind of phone, and the camera was awful. The battery was good though. As a standard phone, really not a bad phone. Plus it had a 90 hertz refresh rate for only like, it was like a $100 something phone. But when I went for this, the battery, refresh rate, the camera, the speed of the phone, just way higher quality than anything I've seen before. So I'm sticking with OnePlus from now on. I know they just released the 13R. I will save you as a draft. Now we've got my Magmar. You stopped watching after the 4th season. Makes sense. Yeah, that kind of... I mean, I played all the Pokemon games, but anything past... Even in Gen 5, but most things past Gen 5 have all blended in for me. In Pokemon. Because I stopped playing after when X and Y came out. And I didn't play again until Sun and Moon. So I skipped a generation. So a lot of the XY Pokemon that were in there, I thought were from Sun and Moon. And then Sword and Shield, I barely played. And then Scarlet and Violet, I put a shit ton of hours into. But even with Scarlet and Violet, there's plenty of Pokemon in there that I'm still not familiar with. Except Lechonk. Lechonk is my goat. I remember seeing the reveal trailer for Scarlet Violet. Not the reveal of the actual thing, but when they showed gameplay and the games have to create and seeing Lechonk, I just absolutely losing my shit laughing. Lechonk. Of all names, you could have come up with. You had to come up with Lechonk. To me, that is just the funniest name to give a Pokemon. I don't know why. It is so funny to me. It gets me. It gets me every time. I laugh. I laugh hard. It's just such a cute Pokemon. They ruined its evolution. They should have made that thing badass. They should have given that thing a crazy evolution. Like some Emboar level type shit kind of evolution. But they gave it a shitty evolution. Lechonk, my goat, though. Hell, my next playthrough of Violet, I think I'm just going to have a full party of Lechonk. And see if I can make it through the game. Battle Arven towards the end. Use it for the boss. We'll see if my level 100 Lechonk can hold up. Maybe I'll even stream it. I'm going to need an Everstone or a ton of Everstones because I'm going to forget to click the B button at some point. Unless I'm really locked in. Like if I'm half asleep, I'm going to forget to stop it from evolving. What's Magmortar going for? Only a few cards left here. Is that 5? Is that 4? 4 cards left. Rock Ruff. Yeah, I didn't watch the anime very long. Alright, so now we've got a Silly Cobra, I think. And your Hop Silly Cobra. But isn't Hop from Sword and Shield? And this is supposed to be a black and white set? Yeah, you are still a Cobra. You like the new anime? Yeah, I haven't watched it. I personally have not watched it. Are you another Rock Ruff? Did I fuck up? I guess I did. Alright, so the last... Wait, don't I already have a Beldum in here? Don't I already have a Beldum in here? I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we listed all the cards from the first pile. I think I'm done here in terms of listing, in terms of taking pictures and saving them as drafts. Because I think I've mentioned before, it doesn't make it to where I can change the shipping on the site for some reason. It just crashes and reloads the page. So don't know why that happens. Doesn't even let me change the weight. So I have to do it manually in the app after I already took all the pictures. So it's just Mercari is making me do double the work for some reason. I don't understand why. Somewhere down the line, I might switch to eBay, but eBay also takes more of your cut. It's on Netflix and at least dubbed. Makes sense. So before I go and do that, well, actually, how many incomplete drafts do I have? I have 54 incomplete drafts. So we actually listed like 170 to 180 cards in 24 hours. That's fucking insane. That is actually insane. Okay, so first off, you know what? I'll look for the cards in here. In my little binder. I didn't think you'd be there. Okay. You're gonna see a lot of shaking here because I am going through my little briefcase, and my briefcase has my webcam mounted on top of it right now. Surprised the Ralts didn't sell already. I thought it was sold in 2 seconds. Unless it's one of the cards that sold and I haven't looked yet. Now I would what do you call it? Pack stuff on video, but the issue is people's addresses would get in there. And I don't want that to happen. It's going to be the last card, too. Found it. Okay. I thought it was going to be the last card that I found. Alright, now we have to find Arbok EX. God knows where you are. I feel like I listed you semi-recently, though. The fuck is Arbok? This should be super easy to find. Okay. Found you. Next, we've got Scovillain. And what? You're not an IR. Is that you? Not the right Scovillain. I have more than one Gengar on here, apparently. Where the hell is this thing? If it's the last card, I'm gonna laugh. Dude, what is going on? I went through the entire binder and it was the last card. It was the last fucking card. It was the last fucking card. Oh my god. Okay, that's really funny. It was right in front. The last fucking card. Oh my god. That was funny. All right, now what about Radiant Jirachi? Guess we're going backwards now. Right? Guess we're going backwards. Second to last card this time. Radiant Jirachi. Okay, so you were all separate. You were all separate. Huh, so I had to shit really bad before while I was doing this, but now I don't even have to shit at all. Alright, so now this wants... What do you want? You want my Pikachu and my Espeon, which, funny enough, my coworker gave me. The Espeon, and it sold immediately. And none of you were full arts, right? You were just EXs? You had to be semi-recent, right? Found Pikachu. And we found Espeon. So that's it for that. These are all separate. So I made 5 sales today. If you want to count individual cards, technically 6. I just found it funny that my coworker gave me these when she could have just sold them at trade night, but I'm not complaining. And they're from Prismatic. Alright, so eventually I'll have to go through that, which I'll probably do tomorrow, or maybe after I shower tonight, I'll pack them and throw them in the mailbox with the rest of the cards, because I missed the mailman this morning. Alright, so I'll show you how I go through 54 incompletes and change the shipping. I just go in, go like that, change it like that, save, list. And sometimes it gives me an error, and then I just go back again. So now I go backwards. How do I do that? I'm really interested to see if these Japanese cards sell at all tonight. Or if they're just going to be shit. Just because the app has them for so much more than TCG Player. But I feel like people would rather go on TCG Player than eBay to get these cards. But I could be wrong. I'm a Mercari seller after all. So... what do I know about eBay? I actually don't know if I've ever sold on eBay before. I'm probably gonna need to start getting more ink for my printers because I do a lot of printing now, and I can't remember the last time I bought an ink cartridge. It's probably been a year at this point. I still can't believe there's a Pokemon called Kamala. That's kind of funny. Corgi-based Pokemon called Yamper. Dude, Lechonk will forever be my favorite Pokemon name. I don't care what anybody says. But I think Kamala comes as a close second, to be honest with you. It's just super funny to me, the fact that there's a Pokemon named Kamala. And then another Pokemon named Trumbeak. So I guess Kamala versus Trumbeak at that point. Debating whether I want to go back and do the Gauntlet streams again after this Pokemon stuff is over for me. I feel like I'm becoming a more motivated streamer again. The thing is, I'm just very focused on this Pokemon card thing right now, but I know eventually I'm going to get bored of it. This is kind of just a super thrill for me right now since I'm just getting into the hobby and getting into starting this business. But I definitely should do some more Gauntlet streams somewhere down the line. I think I'd like to finish it eventually. Especially now that I have a little bit of time to myself. I think once I'm done listing these, I'm going to end the stream. Now, this might be an interesting idea, Andrew. I'm running two different platforms right now, right? I'm running both GHRG and Andrew's Retro Games. I like having both names and all. And GHRG is what I've been known as in the Guitar Hero scene for a very long time. But I almost want to combine them both into one rather than having to do two separate identities so that I can bring all the audiences that I have from both crowds into one. Not that I have a major audience on both, but to bring it all into one and be able to have everyone come over, because there's plenty of people that want to see me finish the gauntlet streams that I think would have fun interacting with me here. But I don't want to. What did I do? Never mind, I'm good. I don't want to. What was I going to say? I already lost my train of thought. I don't want to do the card openings and the card listings on GHRG. I want to do it here since this is technically the platform that I'm doing for that kind of stuff. That's the only thing. I would love to do multiple things together. I just don't know how to go about it. Or if I just want to stick to doing the two platforms like before. Maybe I'll find a way. I'll find a way to manage both to where I can do it in one. Maybe I'll post like some kind of thing. Maybe in my server, GHRG and Andrew's Retro Games will be one. And I'll make it like Andrew's Retro Games versus GHRG or something like that. I don't know. Because I want to grow this platform a little bit more. Especially because when I get into game dev, I want to eventually make my own studio. I think Andrew's Retro Games would be a cool little studio. Because I'd love to do some retro stuff in the future. Where I'm going to probably be doing like working at a normal game studio that's doing things in the beginning. I eventually want to branch out and do my own thing. I really want to get some engineering under my belt as well so that I can start making my own Guitar Hero controllers, because I would love to do that not only for myself to be at a major advantage for myself, but for others as well. Alright, looks like we've listed all the cards after this one. And now we just wait, honestly. Now we just wait and see what the fuck happens. We sit back, relax, knowing that we just listed 50 Pokemon cards this stream. And we view the public profile. And we have 352 items for sale. Now if I go through and I go to my seller page, not even like 2 minutes after I listed the Belly Bolt, I already got a like. I'm not getting really any views for these Japanese cards very much. I guess a few people are viewing them. Maybe my followers and stuff. But they're not getting many views. We'll find out tonight. If it ends up being a bust, well, at least I didn't waste too much time. But if not, then I guess we'll see from there. But I think I'm going to end the stream because there's not really much more I want to do here. And I have to open my store tomorrow. So, do my actual job, which is GameStop. This is a fun little side hustle, though. It's almost turning into my main hustle, though. That's the funny part. It's almost like turning into a main hustle. But I'm going to go for now. Thank you for tuning in, anybody that did. Especially you, Andrew, since you've been here the longest. But, I made a sell. I sold the Belly Bolt. I sold the Belly Bolt the second I mentioned it got liked. All right, let's see. Before I end the stream, let me find it. It was up for not even 5 minutes and it sold. That's crazy. That's some crazy talk. All right, y'all. I'll catch you all in the next one.